My computer is so distant from my mat, but I'm still here.
It was just like, you're like this fall. It's like,
Well, when I walk into the mat, can you see me?
yeah. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Join in if you like. We'll just do a bit of chanting before while people are back.
Joanne, I don't hear any sound.
Pardon me?
We can't, I don't hear any sound on this end right now. I
No?
do when you're talking,
Okay.
just when you were singing,
Okay.
I couldn't hear anything.
Okay.
What's that?
Is original music on? Yeah,
It's on. It was on. Now it's off. It switched. Sorry. I knew I walked in for a moment. Sorry to interrupt. Take two.
Can you hear it now? Hanuman, it's still good? Okay. we'll begin. It's the tall and supreme. Close the eyes. Bring the attention inward. Before creation, what existed? God was always there in the midst of it all, and will still be there even beyond the end of this universe. Attune your mind to that supreme, infinite, divine essence that is within, and that is everywhere. So begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you are everywhere. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And then God will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Om Namah Shivaya. I bow to the inner light. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah beings everywhere, be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice to our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's do the mantra for purification. If you know it, then do it with volume, do it with conviction so it can be heard by all the subtle channels and all psychic channels within us and all around us. And if you don't know it, just pretend you're chanting through the voice of the Guru and you derive all the benefits as though you were chanting it perfectly. So together, try to do it in one breath if you know it. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smari Pandrikacham Sabaya Vihendraha Sichi. And now, before we start pranayama, we typically start, as always, with the Ganesha mantra in order to remove the obstacles and free us so that we can fully embrace the practice. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Start with Bhastrika breathing. So breathe very fast in the nose like a sniffing dog. So you can start slow and then you pick up the speed. If you get tired, you can always slow it down. So usually if you do very fast, like if you accentuate each fourth one, that's roughly a second if you do it very fast enough. So then that gives you a count. So ideally you like to try to do about 2 minutes per round. We might not do 2 minutes. You know, when you're starting to practice, you can just start as long as you can. You can stop when you need to. We'll do a kumbhaka at the end of it. Okay, so hands in Dhyana mudra as always. Sit tall and straight. Empty the lungs. Breathe out. And begin when you're ready. Push all the air out. Take a deep breath in. Raise the chest and hold the breath. Chin on the chest, contract the root muscles, pull them up towards the navel, engage the buttocks. Tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. Attention at this space between the eyebrows. Try to keep your attention at the space between the eyebrows to attract all the prana there. Slowly exhale in a controlled fashion. Try not to allow it to explode out of the body. From the solar plexus, inhale to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus, your source of inner power. In again, inhale again from the solar plexus up to the space between the eyebrows. Bring all the power there. Leave it there so you can share it with all beings. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Do another round. This helps to oxygenate the blood, aerate the lungs. It stimulates the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra as well. And it builds heat and it tones the abdomen. So whenever you're ready, take a deep breath in. Exhale, empty the lungs. And then you can begin when you're ready. Keep it very, very shallow so you don't hyperventilate. Push all the air out. Inhale again, deep breath in. Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Third eye attention as always. Really contract the buttocks and the perineum. Tongue, the roof mouth behind the teeth. No matter what the body's feeling, whether the body's feeling discomfort, try to remain calm, remain undisturbed, but the wind is just watching it all. Exhale. Breathe out. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows again. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. From the solar plexus again, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Seat of divine perception. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Take a moment to observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Have no expectation as to what to expect. Have no attachment to the results. Next technique. Kapalabhati. This is a kriya, so it's a cleansing technique as well. It purges lots of toxins and impurities from the lungs. So as you're doing this, imagine it's like a bellows, it's like a spring action. You can also think of a drum, hitting a drum. So it's very forceful on the exhale. Don't worry about the inhale. It happens as a result of the pressure built up by the by the exhale, sorry. So you're really working the diaphragm. Imagine you're throwing a belly button against the front of the spine. Okay, so you're going to do it you can do about anywhere between one to two exhales per second. Okay, so depending on your condition, depending on your abilities. Again, if you get tired, you can just ease off a little bit, but try to pick it up again when you're ready. Hands in Dhyana Mudra again. Has all the same benefits of Bhastrika breath. This stimulates the Manipura chakra, the navel chakra. Okay. Breathe out completely. Breathe in partially. Begin when you're ready. Keep the body relatively still. Try not to bounce the shoulders. Deep inhale. Raise the chest, inflate the lungs, hold the breath, chin on the chest, contract the root muscles. Pretend you're Mussolini, you're just very big. All the attention at the space between the eyebrows. Slowly exhale. Release the lungs. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Solar plexus again to the space between the eyebrows. Breathe in. Bring all the power there. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Leave the power there. Next cycle. Begin when you're ready. Exhale, completely empty the lungs. Inhale again. Kumbhaka. Chin on the chest, tongue to move mouth behind the teeth. Everything stops. All the attention at the space between the eyebrows. All the mind activity, the movement of the body, and the emotions as though they were frozen. Keep the face soft, make sure you're not straining. Exhale. Softly release the locks. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to your source of inner power. And draw that power up again to the space between the eyebrows, and then next inhale. Leave it there. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Remain established in your own internal power source. Imagine now all that power that you put up there is now going out to all beings to empower all those who feel that who need it the most. And again, take a moment to just observe the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. Be the witness, continually observing, continually undisturbed, unaffected, unjudging. So next technique is Ujjayi breathing. For the breath retention, if you cannot hold the breath as long as, if you have to let the breath go earlier, then feel free to do so. It's better to release the breath in a state that you can allow the breath to come out in a steady stream as opposed to a big explosion. Remember, pranayama means the control of the vital force. So if you explode the breath out of the body, you've lost the whole benefit. Right? So for Ujjayi breathing, victorious breathing, imagine you're trying to concentrate the breath between just a little bit below, maybe 2 or 3 finger widths below the belly button to the top of the chest. And you're inflating the belly, and then feel the lungs expanding, the chest expanding. Exhale. Your chest deflates, and then the belly. So inhale. Big breaths. Fill as much as you can. Exhale back out. So As you're doing this, you're also making the sound of an ocean. So you start with your mouth open, and it sounds like this. And then partway through the next inhale, you can close the mouth. But you're still producing that sound. So then it feels like there's a bit of resistance or friction in your throat. It feels like you're breathing through a partially restricted throat. This helps to generate heat, and it helps to increase the capacity of the lungs. So after this, we're going to do a big, long breath retention. Okay? So, hands in Dhyana Mudra as always. We'll do 12 repetitions. Empty the lungs. So inhale, you can start with the mouth open. Exhale. Inhale, inflate gradually. Exhale. Inhale, now close the mouth. Keep the sound producing exhale. Inhale, inflate. Raise the chest, exhale, deflate. Inhale, imagine your Mussolini. Big open chest, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Completely. Take a deep breath in from the base of the spine all the way to the top of the chest. Take your time to inflate the lungs. Make like your big balloon. Keep the chest very high. Now hold the breath. Bring the chin against it. Keep your back straight. So this is why you lift your chest so you can bring your chin down without rounding or hunching your back. Janandara Bandha Mula Bandha. The tongue through the mouth behind the teeth. Third eye attention. Now see if you can create a little bit more space to let in a little bit more air, but keep holding the breath. Keep your shoulders down, but the chest stays high. Again, see if you can let in a little bit more air, find a little bit more space. If you're still holding your breath, again, see if you can let in just a little bit more. Fill up the whole capacity of your lungs and your chest. The mind stays calm and unaffected. Now, with as much control as you can, exhale slowly and release the lungs gradually. Soften everything. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Again, from the solar plexus up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. One more Kumbhaka. Inhale. Fill up as much as you can. Raise the chest. Hold the breath. Chin on the chest. Contract the buttocks and the root, the perineum. Tongue through the mouth behind the teeth. Everything stops. Complete stillness in the body, the mind, and the emotions. No activity whatsoever. Though the body may be experiencing tension, the mind is like the eye of a storm, completely calm. Let in a little bit more air if you can. Can you find more space in your lungs to let in even a little bit more? Keep the mind controlled, calm. One more time, see if you can breathe in a little bit more still. And slowly exhale, gradually. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. And once again, from the solar plexus up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Keep in the mindset of a witness, the supreme witness. Merge with the supreme witness within, who remains undisturbed, unjudging, and watches everything with nothing but unconditional love, compassion. Rest your knees if you need to. So now we'll do breathing for special conditions. So now we're going to do color breathing. This helps to increase our aura. Imagine your aura as a great sphere of color surrounding you. Is a protection for you against psychic attacks. Psychic attacks is like negative energy that's directed towards you, whether unintentionally or intentionally. So psychics can see this aura around people. You know, so imagine you're just trying to fill up that space, that sphere, and make it bigger and bigger so that you can't be touched by any negative energy. And sometimes those balances come out of, like the colors, sometimes they go out of balance. So this helps to restore the balance. So we're going to be concentrating on different areas of the body, and then we're going to bring our attention to them. If you bring an intention of healing to that area, it also has the effect of attracting the healing energy there. So your attention, remember, is like a magnet. It draws all the healing energy there. It draws the prana there. So we're going to bring our attention to those different areas of body and flood that whole area with that color. Okay, and just allow the sound to ride the breath. So we're starting in the lower area of the body, the roots, the navel, and the sacral area. The color is red. So now imagine that whole area flooded with red. Bring, again, your attention there. Bring healing to yourself and to all beings who are feeling discomfort or disease in that area. The sound is ah, big wide open mouth. Inhale. Even though the sound has disappeared, just take a moment to imagine that the vibrations and the sound are still doing their work. Move up now to the heart. The color is green. Penetrate that area with the sound and imagine that you're bringing emotional and physical and spiritual healing to the heart. The sound is you. A little bit of a higher pitch this time. Inhale. Go to the throat now. The color is blue. The sound is so. Remember that all the words come out of the throat should always be coming from a place of love and compassion and kindness. Inhale. Next, the center of the forebrow. So we're here, we're concentrating on the sinus area, just between the eyes and around the nose. The sound is E. The color, just picture another shade of blue. Take a deep breath in. In that roughly the same area, maybe a little bit behind it. We're taking our attention there now. The sound is sun, S-U-N. Concentrate on the latter part of the sound that produces vibrations that are strong enough to dislodge all the impurities from wherever they're sitting in the body. So imagine that when you're doing this sound, you're shaking out all those impurities from wherever they're residing, bring them into the bloodstream to be carried out eventually out of the body. The color is indigo. Okay, the center of the forebrow. Just take a deep breath in. Sun. Now the crown. The color is violet. The sound is sum, S-U-M. Concentrate again on the latter part of the sound and the vibrations produced by that humming sound and the lips pressing together. Bring about mental sharpness. Feel the whole top of the head, the whole brain vibrating. Take a deep breath in. Sum. Again, to notice any changes in the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Imagine all beings are sharing this force field that you've created, that you've strengthened. Wish that upon all beings, so all beings can also have the effects of protection against negative attacks. Next technique, next one we're doing is the bija mantras, stimulating all the different chakras. There's 7 main ones. At the base of the spine, Muladhara chakra, Svadhisthana is a navel, the sacral chakra, the navel chakra, Manipura, and then there's a heart, Anahata, the throat, Vishuddha, the third eye, Anya, and the crown is Sahasrara. So there's a bija mantra, so with each one, the seed mantra. So we're just, again, bring our attention. You can picture the color also if you would like. So I'll say the color as we go about. There's And then, so there's like 2 sets of 7 tones, but the same bija mantra for each one. Okay, so starting at the root chakra, the color is red, the sound is lam. So we call and response. Lam, 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 lam. Repeat. Lam, 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 lam. Lam, 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 lam. Lam, 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 lam. Next, at the sacral chakra. Vam, 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 vam. The color is orange. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. The navel chakra, yellow. Ram, 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 ram. 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 The heart, anahata, green. Yum, 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 yum. 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 The base of the throat, blue. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. The third eye, Anya, the color is indigo. Keep your chin down a little bit. Make sure your head's not tipping back because it makes it harder to, it strains the throat. So it makes it harder to sing. Om. The color is indigo again, the third eye. Om, 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 om. Om, 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 om. Om, 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 om. Om, 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 om. Now the crown. Color is violet. One long sustained om. Make it sound as though you're trying to reach the ends of the universe. Long and loud and clear. Violet. Inhale at the crown. Again. Rest your legs again if you need to. Let's do another chant. Asatoma Sadgamaya. So as a reminder, it means from darkness, lead me to light. From untruth, lead me to a place of truth. From death, lead me to immortality. So it's line by line, so I'll sing the response as well so you have an idea of when to come in. And then when you feel comfortable, just sing. And I'll stop singing eventually, like the response to, and you can carry on. Okay, so. Send out the peace to all beings everywhere. Instill it deeply within. And as you hold all beings in your heart, because God is within and God is within all beings, you're sending out that peace to all beings everywhere. Alternate nostril breathing now. So we'll do first one without any breath retention. Just an inflow of breath, outflow of breath. No breath retention here, but we're watching the movement of the breath. So as you inhale, imagine the breath moving down towards the root of the spine. Exhale, imagine it going up. So it's a constant wave motion. If you lose your attention, don't worry, just keep pulling your mind back. Eventually the mind will settle into, you'll be able to control the mind. Through the pranayama, the idea is to gain control of the mind. When you have control of the mind, you eventually be able to control the senses as well. You're not distracted by senses. What does that lead to? It helps us to concentrate more. When we can concentrate uninterrupted, that becomes meditation. And when we're trying to get through meditation is union, becoming the object of your meditation. And as God is within each and every being, that ultimately leads to divine union with God. And so that's the highest form that we're trying to get, that samadhi. Okay, so it's all, we're going through that path. So for alternate nostril breath, we're going to practice first. Breathe in and out through the left side only, and then breathe in and out through the right side only. Then breathe from the left to the right 3 times, and from the right to the left 3 times. You already know the hands, you know how to use the hands, so I won't go over that. So, left hand, get ready in your Dhyana mudra. Right hand, get ready, close to the face. Exhale, release all the air from the lungs with the next exhale. Close up the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Then close the left side, open the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, deflate the lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Now close the right side, inhale through the left. Close the left, open right, exhale. Close the right nostril again, inhale through the left. Close the left, open right, exhale. Close the right again, inhale left. Close left, open right, exhale. Now immediately inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale left. Close the left, inhale right. Close the right side, open left, exhale. Close the left again, inhale through the right. Close the right, open left, exhale. And release. Now ready for the alternate nostrils. So we're breathing in through the left, out through the right, in through the right, exhale left. Remember that between the inhale and exhales, you close both sides of the nose just for a moment, fraction of a second, half second or so, before we exhale. Okay, so get ready again. Your left hand on the knee or like close to the hip if you like. Sit up tall. Remember to keep the spine very straight. Breathe out all the air from the lungs. Close off the right nostril. Inhale through the left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the left side, open right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale to the right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the right side, open left. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, inflate the lungs, raise the chest. Watch your breath moving down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close left, open right. Exhale, feel the breath rising back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale to the right. The breath moves back down again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the right, open left. Exhale, back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale down left. The chest is rising, but the breath is descending. Exhale right. The breath moves up. The chest is deflating. Down through the right. Exhale left. Breath goes back up. Inhale left. Exhale right. Up, back up. Inhale back down to the right. Exhale left. lungs all the way, raise the chest. Exhale, right, back up, watch the breath move back up. Inhale to the right, inflate as much as you can, control the breath so it's even. Exhale, left, deflate completely by the end of the time you reach the exhale. Now continue on your own. Continue to watch the breath. If you have more breath capacity, you can take your time with the inhales and exhales. Slow down the rhythm. Try to lengthen the inhales and exhales as much as you can, but keep the duration the same with both segments of the breath. Next time you breathe out of your left side, conclude, take your time, don't shortchange the cycle just for the sake of completing. Again, take notice of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Always remaining without expectation, without attachment to the results, the fruits of the practice. Relax the legs again if you need to. Stretch the legs. So when you're trying to establish a pranayama practice, the key is to not have too high expectations. So start off with something conservative. Like if you're trying to, do an hour, if you aim to do like an hour a day or whatever, and you're just starting, it might not happen. And you might fall off the wagon and you'll get discouraged and you might not want to come back to it. So start off conservative, even if it's just like whatever, 2 techniques or 1 technique for 5 minutes, but do it every day. Be consistent so you develop the habit, and then when you see the results, you'll be motivated to continue. And then so you add on a little bit. So you don't have to do like 15 minutes or whatever. You can start off with even just 5 minutes. Try to do at least 12 rounds of this one. And like any of the alternate nostril breathing, including the ones with breath retention, try to at least start with 12 cycles and then build on that. After a couple of weeks or so, you can add a cycle or whatever. Okay? And you can also do it a few times a day. You don't have to do it all at once. You can break it up in a day. You get the benefits all day long then, right? You spread the love around. So there's no rule to say that you have to do it all at one time. So if it makes it easier to do it 5 minutes, morning, midday, or evening, then go with it. Okay? So, all right. So the next one we're going to do is with the breath retention. So we're going to do the Shivananda style. Very easy because there's no count. You can hold the breath as long as you can. Again, don't go to the point where you're going to explode the whole breath out of the body. Do it so that you go to your comfortable limit and then breathe out with control. Okay, so the inhale is roughly match the exhale in duration, and the breath retention as long as you can make it. So we'll do a couple together. We're going to pretend that we're holding the breath as long as we can, and when I let you go on your own, you can then expand or shorten the breath as you need to. Okay, so it's always the same technique. Of course, if you're holding it, assuming we're holding the count more than 10 counts, we're not really counting, but we're holding it long enough so that we will apply the locks. So the Mula Bandha and the Jalandhara Bandha. Attention at the space between the eyebrows. Don't worry if the mind wanders, just keep bringing it back. It's like a child that you're trying to, discipline or, just try to, relieve the restlessness or whatever. Eventually they'll calm down, or a pet or whatever, eventually they'll learn. Okay, so just have patience and just have determination to keep going. All right, so let's begin. Sit up tall, get the right hand ready, left hand as well. And from here, exhale out all the air from the lungs. Close the right side, inhale to the left. Hold the breath, apply the locks, third eye attention. Exhale out through the right side slowly. Push out all the air out of the lungs, empty out. Inhale again through the right side. Hold the breath, kumbhaka. All the attention to the center of the forebrow. Seat of divine perception. Exhale out to the left. Continue on your own. Time you breathe out of the left side, conclude. Again, take your time. Even in this practice, the mind sometimes wanders. You can even use this as an opportunity to just observe the state of the mind. This is like seedless meditation. You're just watching the thoughts without any attachment, any engagement with the thoughts that are coming in. No censoring of what's coming in or out. Just watch it all. Be the witness. Pranayama is an extremely important practice. It's the gateway to the higher realms of the practice. But remember, it always goes back to the first yama. Without yama, your meditation will go nowhere. So you still have to be firmly established in yama. So the meditation will be hamsa soham, the mantra for unification. So I'll do it as a chant, and if you want to chant, you can chant along, or you can just listen to the mantra. It means I am you, you are me, I am that I am, and ultimately we're all God. So when you hear the hamsa soham, you can sing along if you like. When you get, or again, you can just, the important thing is to just absorb in God. It's grace. And imagine you're becoming one with all beings. So close your eyes. If you want, you can do the hand gestures, or you don't have to. You can just stay still and just be, just listen. Works, chant. So went over because we started late, so sorry about that. But I think the next class is charging practice, possibly at 10:30. No?
Online.
Oh, I think down one.
Oh, is it? Okay, all right. Oh, it's gentle one, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, oh, sorry about that, please. Okay, I've got to get out here, so I'll let the other person set up. So we'll see you in a bit, okay?